Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing another video. I may sound weird because I have a cold, really bad cold. I'm sick and my nose is stuffed up, so if I sound weird, bear with me. I'm sorry. Hopefully this video is audible and you can listen to it. This video is going to be about who will get the snowstorm of the season this year. And what I mean by snowstorm of the season is, for example, last year it was Winter Storm Jonas. In January, I think it was 24th. I'm not sure, but in January across the East Coast there was a huge, massive storm. It dropped 29 inches of snow in New York. I think it was 29 or 27, but it was just massive. The amount of snow, everything was just perfect ingredient for a massive snowstorm. So I'll be predicting right now where that will happen this year. Is this 100% accurate? No, but will it give you a general idea? Yes. So let's go on. We all know, if you have watched my videos, it's a La Nina pattern this year, this winter, so that means abnormally cold across the east and really dry and a lot warmer in the west. So this is the average pattern this winter. What I want to mean by that is in general. So will there be warm days across the east? Yes. There actually might be a rainy Christmas in Chicago, which sucks, but it's just part of the weather. But yeah, there will be warm ups, but in general, it will be colder than average. This is the precipitation outlook for the US. That already gives us where the precipitation is. That's where more snow will be if it's colder, which it will be colder across the east in these sections, except here it says equal chances, and mainly across the lakes it's going to be wetter, and just in general across the north. But then in general across the south it's going to be drier, going to worsen the drought in southeast in the southeast US and the drought in California. Let's go on to, so this is pretty much it. What you need for a snowstorm is you need warm air to get the moisture flowing, but at the same time you need cold air. You don't just want warm air, obviously. You need wet, warm air, moist air, which eventually collides with the cold, so in the atmosphere there's enough precipitation wherever the event is happening, so it will fall as snow. The more moisture, the bigger snow event or the bigger rain event in areas where it's warmer. So this shows you Pacific jet stream going to be running across about here, and a subtropical jet stream probably around here where it's wetter and warmer. So a perfect example of what I mean by a perfect storm is example of what happened this past weekend. There was a low that tracked from California all the way to the East Coast, and it had everything in place. The cold air was there because of the high pressure. The moisture was there because of the high pressure. It brought it up. Everything was in place. The energy, the moisture, and the cold for the perfect snowstorm. And the snowstorm definitely dropped quite a load of snow. I mean, the mountains got over 2 feet of snow. The Sierras, they definitely benefited from it. Everything here was just coated in snow. I mean, you could see this is just from Winter Storm Decima, which is that one event. This is where all the snow fell. So moderate snowfall across portions of Midwest and the upper plains and the Northeast, but the coastal areas did not get the snow because it was just simply too warm, which will play a major factor in this year's snowstorm outlook. It will be too warm in the Northeast for several events. It will be too warm and it will be rain instead of snow. And if it would to be snow, there could have been a major snowstorm, but I think it will just be too warm in the Northeast. So this is the final map. This is the outlook of my snow prediction, snowstorm outlook, where the biggest one will occur. So anywhere you see the white is not likely to occur. Anywhere you see the light blue, it is possible that it will occur, but as you see, it's a very wide range, so I'm not certain, but that's just a possible where it could occur. The darker blue is likely where it will occur. At least some of these areas in the blue will get impacted by the snowstorm, like likely that they will. The purple areas are very likely that they will get impacted. I don't know if it will be Michigan or Missouri, but these areas for sure, very likely, just very likely will get impacted by the storm. And then the areas in the pink which do not include Chicago, and they include Cedar Rapids, Davenport, so central Illinois all the way to central Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and northeast parts of Missouri. Those areas are certain that those areas, I don't know how much snow will be there, but those areas for sure certain that they will get impacted somehow by the snowstorm. Snow-wise, not rain, but snow-wise. And there's always every single winter a major snowstorm, like the biggest one of the season, because it needs to be the one that's the biggest, right? I mean, no matter how much snow it drops, the biggest one could be 2 inches, but the next year it could be 27 inches. So I think that though this year there will be the major winter storm will drop several good inches of snow across the areas will get impacted several, more like 2 feet. I'm hoping across these areas because and I said I'm hoping for a 2 feet, not because I'm hoping for in my area. I made this forecast based off my what I want to know. I just said hoping for 2 feet because if this is going to happen, at least hopefully the storm will be a big one, not like a little pathetic one. I mean, pathetic meaning 13 inches, but instead there could be like one with 24 inches. So you guys know what I mean. So this is it. Not much more to it. Hopefully you guys like managed my annoying voice with this cold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as all, thanks for watching, and see you on the next episode.